What's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Santo G, man. Back at it, like always, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, man, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and join the movement, man. It don't cost you nothing, and it will help out this channel a lot. Getting the algorithm, so on and so forth. So, today, we're here with the Mexican president. He's pretty much responding to what the U.S. had to say. Well, what the senator had to say. I believe it was the senator in North Carolina or South Carolina. But for those of you who are not up on what's been going on, the 4 Americans that went to Mexico into Tamaulipas, and 2 of them got killed, another one seriously injured, and another one was left unharmed, and it's a lot of stuff that's been going on from that. There's people saying that she was going to get a medical procedure done, and there's people saying that one of them was wearing a bulletproof vest, and a couple of them had priors for trafficking and stuff like that. And there was a TikToker, a Mexican TikToker, that came out saying that they were out there harassing a vendor, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure how true those things are. Those are just stuff that people have said, I'm not saying that it's true, but it's just speculation that's been going on. But due to the Americans getting killed, the U.S. has, a couple of politicians have made a couple of harsh threats, towards Mexicans or towards Mexico, and I'm gonna just say I'm looking at this non-biased, I'm just looking at it in the aspect of gathering all the information, looking at it from both sides. And I gotta say, they saying some shit, they saying some stuff that can create chaos, what I'm saying? You got U.S. saying that they'll go into Mexico and fight the cartels, all right, whatever. But then you got the Mexican president now saying, you guys want to come over here and say that you'll do this and that you'll do that, when you've got to vote stuff into play, what I'm saying? You got to put stuff up for ballot, and then it has to pass, through Congress and all that. So what he's pretty much just saying is, if you want to do that, then I will inform all my Mexican people that are living in the U.S. not to vote for any Republicans or any party that's creating nonsense like that, and I gotta say, it goes to where a lot of these platforms and a lot of homies are saying, we're the majority in the U.S., the U.S., they don't want to start that war, because if you really look at it, Mexicans is the majority in a lot of the U.S., so if you want to play that into the whole situation, then I think, we do have the upper hand when it comes down to it, if they want to play dirty like that. And what I'm saying, for those of you who haven't seen that interview, or not that interview, that speech that the Mexican president did, if you speak Spanish, you're pretty much gonna get it, but if not, you pretty much gotta read subtitles, what I'm saying? So let's watch it, and then let me know what you think. This is the Mexican president's response to the senator.
Nosotros no vamos a permitir que intervenga ningún gobierno extranjero, y mucho menos que intervengan fuerzas armadas de un gobierno extranjero en nuestro territorio. Nada más decirles que o cambian su trato hacia México, o desde hoy comenzamos con una campaña informativa en Estados Unidos para que todos los mexicanos, nuestros paisanos, sepan de esta alevosía, de esta agresión de los republicanos a México. Y si continúan con esa actitud, vamos a estar insistiendo de que ni un voto de mexicanos, de hispanos, que ese es un pueblo independiente, soberano, costó mucho. De allá donde están hablando, todo eso era de México, porque ayer fue el colmo. Es que, según el...
I fucking love that. I love what he just said right now. He said, where they're speaking from, and he's talking about North Carolina or South Carolina, he said, where they're speaking from, that used to be Mexico. He said, so we're not going to stand up for this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? And salute to the Mexican president for that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the truth, you know, and you know, I'm not just saying this because I'm Mexican, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying it because it's the truth, you know? It's like Native Americans. It's like if they were saying something from a Native American land that they stole from them, you know? It's like they would say the same thing, you know? They're sitting there in Congress, the politicians, you know what I'm saying? Where they're standing from, giving that speech, used to be Mexico. So now that I feel like they're trying to do the same thing all over again, you know? What they did in 1846. They invaded, took half of Mexico. If you look at the US back then and Mexico back then, Mexico was twice as big. The US was twice as small. You know what I'm saying? All the land that the US gained, Mexico lost. And the US unrightfully took it from Mexico. So I think he feels like it's happening all over again, or they're trying to use them for people that they really didn't give a fuck about. Honestly, they're trying to just use it as a political agenda, you know what I'm saying, as an excuse. Because to be honest, they didn't give a fuck about them for people. 50,000, that's all they had to offer for anybody that had information. 50 bands. 50 bands. I think they offer more for Mayo or one of them fools, you know what I'm saying? They offer, what they offer for them is 50 bands is chump change. That's just my point of view, you know what I'm saying? And when I seen all that, what they were saying and all that, to be honest, I felt the same way. And this is the first time I'm watching this speech, you know? I've seen little bits here and there on TikTok and stuff like that. My wife showed it to me, but this is the first time I'm actually watching it, and salute to him for that, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that he's soft on his stance on a lot of things, but he's just old school, you know? And salute.
El informe que me presentaron hoy por la mañana, este señor se atreve a decir que van a utilizar las Fuerzas Armadas de Estados Unidos para introducirse en nuestro territorio. Es una invasión y podríamos acudir a la ONU. Por eso estamos iniciando, ¿sí? Queremos ver incluso la reacción de otros legisladores del Partido Republicano.
Damn, he's talking about going to the UN. He's talking about going to the United Nations with that. Because you gotta be, you know what I mean? The US, they are bullies, but at the end of the day, they gotta answer to somebody too, you know? They can't just do shit ruthlessly. So I think whoever spoke, you know, he overstepped.
Republicano. A ver qué opinan.
I guess that's it, fellas. You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think, ladies. You know what I mean? Gentlemen. I appreciate you guys rocking with me. If you guys stayed till the end of the video, I appreciate you. If you're new here, man, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Hit that like button, man. It don't cost you nothing. It will help the movement. It will help the channel. Slowly but surely getting back into it, you know. Those of you who are already rocking with me, since my son, it's been a little bit hard to juggle everything, you know. It's hard to get alone time and actually get these videos in. So I'm gonna start getting into it though a little bit more I got a little bit of equipment, and I'ma just start putting a little bit more money into it, start putting a little bit more time and care into it, man. And you guys can help me out by subscribing, by liking, by sharing. You know what I mean? Help me get in the algorithm, and let's get it together. I appreciate y'all rocking with me and just getting it, man. Unity, prosperity, and respect. Let's get it.